Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thursday night edition of the Real Chat Daddy Show. I am your host, Chat Daddy, and I'm glad to be back here with you guys for another wonderful evening for your viewing and listening pleasure. We have another great show tonight. Tonight, it's Relationship Thursday, and so a lot of people are suffering with COVID fatigue. A lot of single people, even couples, are going through some issues. And so tonight, my beautiful co-host and dear friend, Kay Renee of Karen's Nuggets, we will be talking about ways you can just kind of add some spark to your relationship, maybe some things you could do to meet somebody during this pandemic. Even though we are in the situation we're in, we do want people to have loving and healthy relationships. So we'll talk about all that tonight. And then later on in the show, we're supporting Black businesses this holiday season. And when I say Black businesses, small independent businesses that I feel that are just incredible and that we need to show them some love. And tonight, I'm going to introduce you to a young man by the name of DJ Brandon Baker. He is DJ B Low. And when I tell you guys he's an incredible young man, I'll tell you his story later. His parents are going to stop by with him, and we're going to talk about just how phenomenal of a DJ he is. So I'm looking forward to that conversation later on in the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, she's back in her role as co-host of the Real Chat Daddy Show, looking great. Hello, my dear. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kay Renee. What up, Kay
Hi
Renee?
everyone. Hey Chat Daddy. How are you, sweetie? It's Friday Eve, our Friday.
Yes, yes, darling. Yes, it is. How are you, my love?
I am good. It's just been good evening, Miss Roundtree. Good evening.
Yes, that's what Melda. Hey, Jean. Absolutely. Jean is a big fan of our show. She and then
Oh, hey
Susan
Miss
Carlotta.
Susan.
Susan
Yes.
Carlotta, she'll be here with us on Tuesday evening. We have a
Okay.
really great show planned next Tuesday night. So glad to see her. And then hello, Tammy. Tammy checks in with us every
Hi
night.
Miss
Hey,
Tammy. Good
we love you as well too.
evening.
We appreciate all you guys who check in every night with us. We really, really do.
Absolutely.
This has been a great week of broadcast. This is every night this week. It's just been phenomenal. Last night,
Absolutely.
the show was dedicated to mental health, and we want to thank Mr. Alan Tony Amberg, who was our co-host last night. He's a psychiatric nurse. He has his own practice. Just a really great guy. And then we also want to thank Dr. Wanda Parker. She was here,
Oh,
Dr. Wanda, and we just talked about circumstances and situations you face this time of year. Karen, you and I both talk about, this is a really dicey time of year for people who have lost their parents, loved
oh
ones.
yeah.
Let's put COVID in there. Let's put job loss
Yes.
in there. So how you doing, babe?
I take things one day at a time, and as you know, this month is extremely challenging because I lost three significant women in my life in
Hmm.
December. One was my great aunt,
Yes.
who transitioned. It's been 16 years on December the 6th. And then my
Wow.
wonderful Nana, who inspired me to start baking my sweet potato pies. She passed on December 18th. And then, of course, my mother, Mrs. Clara Steen Mason, left here on Christmas Day. So I definitely understand to all who've lost loved ones, especially now during COVID. My heart and my prayers go out to each and one of you. But all I can tell you, it does get better. There are
Yes.
moments when you have to cry. As I was sharing with one young lady this morning, I said, that's why God gives us tear ducts, and you should be able to just let go and truly let God. But I tell people, especially who lost loved ones this year, the healing comes in waves. The waves will come
Yes.
where you'll be riding the wave and things will be fine. And then there will be moments when you have that wipeout. And it's
Yeah.
okay. And I truly
Yes.
feel when you have those moments that God sends you angels to let you know that we got you. I, meaning God, got this. So
Yes.
um,
Oh,
I
Kay Renee, I'm with you 100%. I am so grateful for the small little things that have happened in life and the people who have come into my life at the most, um, just not even normal times, but maybe
right.
slightly skewed times. It has just
Mhm.
been a blessing to have people like that around and who are able to
Absolutely.
help nurture and make you grow. So, all right. Well, very
Absolutely.
good. All right. Well, are you ready for another wonderful evening? You know, it's Relationship Thursday, so that
Oh,
means your alter ego, Raquel.
okay. Let me get
Is she
right.
on her way? Is she on her
She's on,
way? Is she there
she's on
yet?
her way.
Yeah, right.
She
Yeah,
coming.
is she on her
She
way?
coming.
Is she on her way? Okay. All right.
She's
Well,
coming.
good. We look forward to welcoming your alter ego to the show later
Yeah.
on this evening. Kay Renee, we want to start our show off tonight by wishing all of our friends, family, followers who are all celebrating Hanukkah. Today is the
Yes.
first day of Hanukkah at sunset today. Hanukkah is an 8-day celebration, so it will go on until December 18th. And one of my favorite things that is eaten during the holiday, well, two favorite things are the potato latkes. I just love those. And then they do the little jelly donuts that are like punchkis. And those are also another treat that you eat during this time. And kugel. Kugel is another great thing that I love. So, yes, to all of our friends that are celebrating Hanukkah, we wish you a wonderful holiday. And as you guys all know, Hanukkah is the celebration of the miracle of lights, the festival of lights. And so tonight, the first candle on the menorah will be lit, and every night following, another candle will be lit. So, all right. Yes, I would say something in Hebrew, but I don't want to mess it up. I would. I can, but I don't want. Right. I don't want to, say the wrong thing, child. Yes. Amen. But happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Yes. All right. Well, Kay Renee, we live through the memories. Absolutely.
Yes,
Watika is right. Yes. And they make us stronger every day.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
they do. And it's funny, before we go on, it's funny as I've gotten older, people who knew my parents, especially, they're like, my goodness, you look more and more like your mom each and every day. And that truly warms my heart, because she was very quiet, very reserved. But when it came to her baby, all bets were off. So it's good to know that I definitely resemble my mommy.
All right. Well, good. We are so glad that you are channeling your beautiful mom's energy. All right. Well, let's start off with the latest Illinois COVID-19 update numbers. Illinois public health officials released today a report that says its highest number of new coronavirus cases in more than a week actually happened today. They announced these numbers today. We had 11,101 new confirmed or probable coronavirus cases. This is the highest death total since the 12,542 cases that were reported December 1st. This is also the first time in 6 days that the case count has toppled over 10,000. This is all saying that this probably attributes to everybody getting together over Thanksgiving. I don't know. Unfortunately, we had 196 fatalities, bringing the statewide death total now to 13,861. And this is since March, and March was the only days that we reported other higher death totals. On December 2nd, we reported 238. On December 5th, we reported 208. And matter of fact, the December 2nd report was because nobody was really reporting over Thanksgiving. We kind of believe Otis may have been on vacation, or, it was Thanksgiving week. So that's how that all works.
But Rona wasn't on vacation. How about that?
Honey, Rona ain't been on vacation, baby. Rona she's been on a vengeance. She really has still been on a vengeance. If we look at our national numbers, if we look at just the death rate across the country, I don't know. We've got to stay prayed up. But again, as we were talking about last night, this COVID fatigue is real, Kay Renee. You know it is.
Oh heck, because you remember when you had your aunt earlier last week about what we want for Christmas. You best believe I know better than anybody.
Auntie Gina, we you know what,
right? What we talk about? What she want for Christmas? I want that too. Trust and believe that. Good grief.
Yeah. If you are of a certain age and if you are of a certain status, this year more than ever, I think people would love them some great sex. I know a lot of married couples that are going through it right now, and I feel so bad for them. So I just think intimacy, somebody touching you, and that type of thing might aid into us all feeling better. But I don't know. We'll say that for later. We'll hold on to that for just a minute. But now, they're so quick to try to get this vaccination up and running. And Kay Renee, I look at things things like AIDS has been around now. We just celebrated 30 years of World AIDS Day. And
Wow.
AIDS has actually been around 39 years. If we look at forms of cancer, rare forms of cancer, things like that, we still have no cure for cancer. Sickle cell
Right.
anemia, we still don't have a
Yeah.
proven cure or a preventive vaccine. So I'm trying to figure out vaccination. I'm trying to figure out how all of a sudden this got ready in 6 months. Child, what they using? Super glue and fish guts? What I mean, and again, not that I wouldn't take it, but honey, I'm trying to figure out what's in this combination.
Well, the first pharmaceutical company, Pfizer, who did not receive any government funding, and they're, I believe, the first company that's going to be issuing the vaccination. They're very confident that it will be successful. The people there was one young lady, or when I say young, she's of a certain age, that received her first vaccination in, I think she's 90 plus in the UK. So she's doing fine. I heard that she was at the hospital. So, I mean, I just want to wait. Give the frontline workers, seniors, anyone living in long-term care facilities, and those who are truly high risk, let them have the vaccine first. And then let's see what happens. Meaning you and I, we do the right thing. We wear the mask. We wash our hands. We practice social distancing.
Yes.
And also that we're people of faith. So I truly believe that when it's all said and done, when it's time for you and I to get the vaccine, I think we should go together and get it done.
Well, we will. Look, we'll make that a show field trip. We'll do that.
Exactly.
I agree. But now, look, K. Renee, a lot of people must be following in our footsteps as well, too. Yesterday, I ventured out to go get me to restock up on my vitamins and things like that. And the vitamin aisle was empty. Now the store did have a buy one get one free sale, but the vitamin aisle was so empty yesterday that I just was, like, oh my God, I got to get my vitamins. So I still have to leave out of here tomorrow or whenever and try to get me more vitamins, because I'm like you. I now follow a very strict regimen of a fruit juice is put in my mouth first thing in the morning. I'm taking, various supplements to try to make myself feel better. And I actually do feel better. I was complimented today and even was told I'm losing weight. And, so, wonderful. We've just got to stay faithful. I cannot let COVID be my fear factor. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like you, I've drunk more water this year than I've ever had. When I started losing the weight early this year, and I must admit, I like to snack, and I've been snacking. I gained a few pounds back, not the total that I lost throughout the winter and spring, but take black seed oil, which definitely helps your body. So I do a CBD regimen. So things that I would not consider doing 2 years ago that I'm doing now. And also, even though we get COVID fatigue, when I need to sleep, I sleep. And people don't understand, sleep is important. It is vital.
It is.
Especially as you get older. So
it is.
I just believe, as I said earlier, Art, that if you stay faithful, if you do what the scientists and doctors tell you to do, then you should be okay. Now, you reported on your feed that Ellen DeGeneres got Rona. So,
girl, I was so outdone. First of all, let me make this statement. I love and adore Ellen DeGeneres. I recently applied to be one of the virtual audience members. I would love to be. I've dreamed several times that I'm gonna be a guest on Ellen. So that's not anything. So we're not talking about Ellen. But just this past Monday or Tuesday, and I want to say it was Monday, she had a beautiful Black family, a mom who had, I think it was 6 or 7 children. They were all just beautiful children. They all came out with a mask on when they came out to meet Ellen. And she said to them, take the mask off. We've all been COVID tested. Honey, I hope that was taped a while ago, because, that's kind of what I've been worried about with these TV shows and people going back. And I know they're testing people, but it just makes me wonder about, your movement getting to the station and all of that. So I don't know, but yeah, I feel so bad, and I love Ellen, so I'm not trying to trash her, and we pray that she comes out of this. But you're right, Ellen has tested positive.
Yep. So, you just have to be mindful. And again, we all have common sense. Unfortunately, some people don't use it.
Right.
And we know one in particular who's going to be leaving in how many days? 40?
Honey, but wait a minute.
Like
did you see the article that said our current first lady, Miss Melania Trump, is trying to plot out her future? She just wants to go live at the house in Mar-a-Lago. And so, Karen, did you read the story? Did you? Because when there's something, tell everybody the lowdown on the story.
Wait, she's been preparing to leave probably since she knew when he lost, okay? But now she's preparing to leave. Barron has already been set to go to, I guess, on either in-person learning or homeschool learning in Florida when they leave in January. But the funny thing, let me see what I put my notes here. She is that, you made this point. She's thinking on ways to build her image once she leaves the White House. But she asked whether or not there's tax money available for her to cover future endeavors. I said, the nerve of this. Okay, I'm trying to be cool. This is Christmas. I know Santa probably watches. Say, no, Karen, don't be saying that. But she had the nerve to ask, is there any money that's going to help me with my future endeavors? No, I had to do it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, now, K. Renee. Wait, it was tacky, but now keep in mind, didn't we about a month or so ago talk about all of the benefits that a former president of the United States would get? So I don't know why she would have to ask that question, because here's the deal. They gonna get a hookup and we paying for it.
But they said you said the one word, president. You didn't say nothing about no first lady. Now because she's the first lady, she's going to have the beneficiary of the president, but it's never existed, it's never happened, it ain't going to happen. So then they asked her, well, how do you feel if President Trump does another run for 2024? No comment.
Wait a minute, K. Renee. What benefits do the first lady of the United States get once she leaves the White House? I'm look.
Okay.
Right.
Please tell me.
Not a damn thing. No.
Thank you. Thank you.
It said not a damn thing. Right.
Thank you.
Right. It said nada. It said nothing. It said goose egg, zero. It said, girl, get your things and be gone. That's what it said.
Be best and be gone. That's what should be. That should
be
her
be best.
Best and be gone. How about that?
No, be best, be blessed, and be gone. That's what and be gone. She want to know what kind of check she gonna get from this. Look, you married to a billionaire, sweetie. You married. What do you mean? What kind of check? Right.
So-called, because you know what's going to he's doing everything he can to have this election overturned. I mean, I'm sure you heard about in Texas, the Texas Attorney General that is saying they're trying to get the votes overturned, and it's like y'all just cutting ain't bleeding. It's not going to happen. The Electoral College votes on Monday to certify. All the states have certified. Now they have to meet on Monday to make it official, and they doing everything they can. And I thought Melania said she got COVID. I thought she probably had to talk to them and said, "Look, you gave me COVID. Now we need to renegotiate this contract called a marriage." So she should have got everything she gotten then, because she ain't getting on when she leave the White House. So I think that you should put on the crawl part. Be best, be blessed.
Right. Be gone. Okay. Well, I'll put it down here on the crawl. I will. All right. This is in honor. Right. Be
in honor of Melania. Be best. Be blessed. And be gone.
Be blessed. Right. Right. All right. Here we go. We putting that right on in there in the crawl.
All right.
This is in honor of our current First Lady, Miss Melania Trump. And here
Yeah.
we're gonna put this right on up here, baby.
Be
Be best, be
be
blessed,
blessed, and
be
be
gone.
gone.
That's
How
right.
about
All
that?
right. That's right. All right. I agree with you 100%. Well, in entertainment news, our girlfriend, Miss
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish, she
Ooh,
just revealed that the Grammys, which
yes.
happens in February, if I'm not mistaken, end of January,
That's correct.
no, in February, yes, did not offer her any type of compensation to be the host of the Grammys. And she told them, hell to the no, no.
No.
And she actually explained why she did
Right.
not want to accept the position. She said she got to get her hair done. She'd have to get outfit. She'd have to get all of that. And you know what? Here's the deal, okay, Renee. I sympathize and understand with what Tiffany is saying. In
Right.
me having to pivot, me reinventing myself, and now that people are having virtual galas and events and
Right.
things like that, people are approaching me, and we have to talk. I mean, I've got to be groomed and look well and all of that. And, even if it's a donation, to my health fund or whatever the case may be, people need to realize you cannot just get stuff for free anymore. People, so, and I guess they had to backtrack, didn't they, Kay Renee? What happened with that?
Well, once it happened, interim President Harvey Mason, I got to find out whether or not I'm related to him. I got to give him a call and say, hey, we may be related. I need to have a talk with you. But he was so apologetic. I mean, I'm to find out the talent for the Grammys. Thank you, Miss Towns. That's right. Know your worth.
Know
the
your
talent
worth.
Of Grammys apparently asked her, would you do this? Or something happened where Harvey had to intercede, apologize to Tiffany, and he was just totally outdone. And he knew it was disrespectful, and he was trying to smooth things over, but I knew she wasn't having it. So as I said, I may need to find out if Harvey and I first are related, because once I find that out, it's a done deal. Because I'm gonna have a talk with him and say, Harvey, now we're Masons here. We don't do that. Okay.
Right.
But I agree with you, Art, because I know even, me being as a consultant in audit and compliance, I get recruiters, giving me rates that are like, are you kidding me? I've been doing this for 25 years. I know my worth. See, when you know your worth, you're not going to settle for anything else. So I applaud Tiffany. And I hope, and I said this to you before we went on air, had Tiffany been of a certain flavor, I wouldn't have done that.
Right. I agree.
Keep that real with you.
Right.
So, I think if anything, the fact that now she's gone hairless. You said she has to get, you have to pay for hair, nails, wardrobe, your glam squad, all that. That takes money, and especially if she has to come up with a routine, to entertain the public. Or now it's virtual because everybody in the mom is global. So I applaud Tiffany, and this is a lesson to all of you. Know your worth. You know what you're about. You know you have all the skills that God gave you. So people try to undermine you, just look at them and say, okay, smile and keep it moving because you know your worth. Even in this pandemic.
Yes, I agree.
Delineate your worth.
Right. Well, what a lot of people have to realize and understand, somebody like Tiffany Haddish, you've got to put a whole production up in her home. So somebody would have to come in and do that. Somebody would have to clean. You got all these people coming in. You would want to at least have craft services for the camera people that come in. Exactly. So there is some type of stipend or something that should be offered. Give her something for her time and service, because Tiffany Haddish is really doing it. So I couldn't disagree with her 100% on that one. I was like, I'm with her. Give us something for her time and services. There should be some type of honorarium. People don't realize the variation of words that you can use to be able to compensate people. We have an honorarium of, we have an in-kind donation of, whatever the case may be. Right. I get that, but people do want to feel appreciated. They really do. All right, Kay Renee, what else we got in the news? I know it was a couple of other news stories you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, we have, I don't know if all of you guys know this, but we have a young progressive mayor in the city of Baltimore.
We do. In BMO, Baltimore.
Not Baltimore, Baltimore. Mr. Brandon Scott, he's 36. He's a progressive Democrat. He just was sworn in privately with his family. Here's an interesting part. He looks very good because his hair is on point. He has
Yes.
the fro and the fade. And when I
Yep.
saw it, I was like, wow, he's
Yep.
embracing who he is. In fact, some of the tweets I got, let's see, one of the persons said, this got to be one of the most blackest haircuts in major history. Much
Yes, it
respect.
is. Yes,
And
it
then
is.
another tweet said, he definitely has declared Baltimore barbershops essential businesses. So
Yes.
I thank Brandon Scott for embracing his blackness.
Yes,
and
we
without saying
appreciate
a
him.
word.
Yes,
Yes.
very good. All right, what else we got in hot topics and entertainment? Anything else you want to talk about?
Let's see. Oh, well, I don't want to call this entertainment, but I sent this to you this morning. Unfortunately, we have another fatality in Columbus, Ohio, and I have family in Columbus.
I love Columbus, Ohio.
Mr. Casey Goodson Jr. unfortunately was killed by, you fill in the blanks, ladies and gentlemen, the police. He was shot and killed in the back as he was, now check this out, Art. He was bringing home sub sandwiches to his family. And what hurt my heart more so, his mom, I saw, video of his mom literally just passed out in front of the street. He got shot in front of his 5-year-old brother. And they had a 911 call where the grandmother called and said, they just shot my grandson. Now,
Right.
Of course, the deputy, it was Franklin County Sheriff Deputy Jason Mead, a 17-year veteran who shot Goodson 3 times in the back. He claimed he had a weapon. Now, Casey is required, he has a license concealed and carry, but here's the thing, they shot him and then they get no reason for it. So here we go. Another black person is gone from the police. So what are your thoughts?
This is a never-ending cycle that we have been dealing with quite a while now here in America, and it's something that has got to stop. We are in 2020, and we are very much still living in the early 60s. Just the police shootings on unarmed black men or unarmed black and brown men, just ridiculous. I don't know. Again, another reason that we need to stand up, hold our elected officials accountable for their actions, and also take back our communities too. I don't know, Kate Renee. I mean, it's sad because I heard he was just holding Subway sandwiches when he was shot.
Yes. Again, his 5-year-old brother happened to see that. Now, that image is going to be ingrained in his mind for a very long time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So my heart and my prayers go out to the Goodson family, the city of Columbus. As I said, I have a lot of cousins who live in Columbus.
I love Columbus. Columbus is a really beautiful city. And at one point, Columbus was ran completely by African Americans. I love Columbus.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. The mayor, Frankie Robinson, just quite a few people in Columbus, and they had it's a beautiful city. It really, really is. Yes. All right.
My prayers go out to the Goodson family.
Yes, our good girlfriend Darlene Hill is an anchor woman in Columbus, Ohio now.
Right. That's right.
She's an anchor in Columbus now. Yes, she is. Yes, absolutely. All right, darling. Anything else in gossip and entertainment?
I think we covered some. We covered Idiot in Chief. I would be so glad when he. Oh goodness! I will be glad when he will not be the story of the day, the year, the week, the moment. I mean, I think all of us now, we know the election is over. We know who won. Yes, he's going to drag it. I was listening to ABC before we went on air, where a lot of Retrumplicans, that's what they call it now.
Retrumplicans. Right.
I don't know why they're scared of him. He will have literally no power. In fact, the Manhattan District Attorney, who's a sister, she's waiting She was waiting for him to leave office. They're going to be ready for him. So,
Right.
Mitch McConnell, all these, Lindsey Graham, y'all may have gotten voted in now, but rest assured, your day is coming too. Get ready.
Well, we haven't talked about Rudy Giuliani, the fact that he has tested positive for COVID. Look, Rudy Giuliani has just not been having a good month. First of all, it was the fart gate, where he was giving a testimony and everybody.
What happened?
Yeah. So Rudy Giuliani was giving some type of testimony about a week or so, because Saturday Night Live this past Saturday did a parody on it, and as he was talking, you could hear an audible fart sound, and not once but twice.
Oh my God.
And yes. So between the hair dye, the farting episode, and now Rona, Rudy Giuliani just he need to go somewhere and just chill out, just disappear. God, we don't want Rona to take him out. We don't want Rona to take him out, but my God, Rudy, go sit your ass down somewhere.
Now you gonna have me laughing all night about him flatulating. That's all. I'm
yes. He ripped not one but two, and the thing about it is they kept saying, people heard it as it was happening, so they was trying to figure out, like, did somebody tamper with the audio? And somebody said, no, how would you tamper with audio when that was live? That wasn't, because it was a conspiracy behind that. I don't know. I just have never seen so many conspiracies in a political, administration like this.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm just envisioning. I have not heard that and didn't see it. Thank God.
Oh yeah.
Etched in my head. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Oh yeah.
It's now. I'm gonna tell you, as a lady, and I'm sure a lot of women, especially who are viewing this tonight, when we flatulate, that's the proper word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so calm, and I just say what it is, honey. It's a fart. F-A-R-T.
We do it ladylike. In fact, you may not hear it. You may not even know. So he's a man, and probably a roguish man at that. He's old. So, as you get older, you just don't give a damn. And apparently, I'm sorry.
That reminds me of a time a friend of mine, she passed some gas, and she said, "Oh, excuse me, I pooed it." And I said, "Pooed it?" I said, "Sweetie, you're a little too old to say you pooed it." I said, you farted. I said, "That was a fart." I said, I said, "I get that." I said, "But really, sweetie, you farted. That wasn't a poot." I said, "A poot is something a child, a small, a little chihuahua, something like that does." I said, "Honey, you a grown woman. You done farted." So, but who am I? Yeah, I love her still, but yes, no, honey, you farted. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Hi, Miss Denise. That is
hey.
Her father and my father bowled in the league together. So we even know each other since before. You and I knew each other on the sandbox. We knew each other like prior to the sandbox.
Well, hello, Denise. We're so glad you joining us tonight. We talking about a little bit of everything on this show.
Yes.
For those of you all that are just joining us, welcome to the Thursday night edition of the Real Chat Daddy Show. I am your host, Chat Daddy. Hey, my co-host is the amazing Miss K. Renee of Karen's Nuggets. We are here Monday through Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Sometimes 8:30, 8:45, depending on what we're talking about. But for the most part, you will get a 90-minute show. It's a reality news, entertainment. We're based in Chicago. We kind of give you the lowdown of what's going on here, but we have people that join us from all over the world, celebrities, everything. If you could be so kind as to go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Real Chat Daddy Show, just hit that subscribe button. It would help tremendously. Facebook, if you'd like that page as well, too, the Real Chat Daddy Show. It's all right here on our lovely show title right there. You would help us out a great deal. Coming up during the 8 o'clock hour of the show tonight, we're supporting small Black businesses. And this evening, I'm going to introduce you guys to an amazing young man who is a DJ. And because of COVID-19, he's not able to get out and do his gigs, but we're going to see if he's able to do some things virtually for people, as well as we're going to bless him tonight because he is just such a really wonderful young man. I cannot wait for you to meet him, and his parents will be joining him as well too. So we are exactly 15 days away from Christmas, and on December 1st, World AIDS Day, Gina Lamar, Auntie Gina, who she is an HIV and AIDS training specialist, we were joking on the show by saying I think a lot of us would just really want some great sex for Christmas because of COVID, but we're living in the day and age now where, you know, if you're single, you want somebody to get COVID tested, you want them to be tested for STDs or HIV and AIDS. You want them tested, look, from the rudder to the tutter. From the rudder to the tutter, you want them fully checked out. But for those of you all that do feel as if you want to dip your toe in the water, tonight we're going to talk about some things that single people can do, things that couples can do to kind of spark more energy in their relationships. And so, Kay Renee, you had kind of look. She said everything. Yeah, Denise, we're gonna talk about everything. Everything. That's what we do on this show. Everything. Hey Renee, you were kind of talking about one of your friends mentioned something about TikTok, or no, is it TikTok? Tinder. So I've not looked into Tinder yet. I just feel like I'm too old for Tinder. I feel like I should be on Well Done. I should be on Tinder. I should be on Well Done.
You and me both are. I said this to you before we went on air that I have been, most of my tribe, especially my sisters, they know me. I was considered the online dating queen when I was separated from my ex-husband. And I say separated, he was gone another state. I was still here in Illinois. So that gave me the right to explore and dip my feet, not the toe, but the feet. And so I did a lot of online dating, and there were some successes and there were some failures. But I will tell you, when she was telling me about Tinder, she said a lot of men, they play this role like they really want a relationship, but all they want is the you know what? And let's be real here. We talked about this earlier. This is winter season. This is about to be a booty call season and definitely snuggle season. They're gonna be. In fact, there have been some men. You know, I won't name no names. They're like, "Oh, hey, Karen, how you doing?"
Right. Yeah.
You know, I shared with you. I'm a gentleman. Apparently, he saw me on social media in October. Privately messaged me on Facebook and said, "You know, I just really want to meet you." I'm like, "Okay, now how that's gonna happen, sweetie? You're supposedly, you know, he told me he was in Italy, but he lives here in the States." And I said, well, even if we did meet, know that you're going to have to get COVID, HIV, all those tests. I need to get your rank, serial number, all that. See, everybody know me. You know me. When I meet someone, I do a thorough background check. Yes, I say it. I will say it publicly. If you want to get to know me, trust and believe. I'm going to do a background check on you to make sure who you say you are. Because I've been unfortunately scammed in the past, but with age comes wisdom. We don't do that anymore. So this gentleman had been consistently texting me every day, or I was like, all right, it's not a bad thing, until he asked the one thing. And I know you know what that is.
Girl, it either was some money, or can I come over, or can I get some sex? It ain't but three things that people gonna ask. I told you my side of the fence is no different than yours. So it's either gonna be some money, can I come over, or can I get some sex? It's not gonna deviate from them three things.
Well, the latter two couldn't happen because he claimed he was way over on the other side of the pond. So when thank you, Miss Denise. That's right. That's right. So when he asked me, I said,
bacteria right on that, money.
Right. You must be joking. So, because he asked, now I'm gonna say this because I shared this with my tribe. He asked me that he needed a package sent back to the States.
Oh, hell no. No.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
He had the nerve to get angry. And you know what I do, I'll just shut you off. I mean,
Okay. Wait, baby. Wait. He got angry with you in a text message? Girl, can't you look, don't allow people to get in your head in a text. I wish I would.
Don't bother me.
A text message.
I'm sharing my story because I'm sure, and y'all don't have to say it out there, there's probably been some people who've been exposed to that. So I'm going to share my story with each of you. Long story short, of course, when he asked me that, you know what I said? I said, hell to the no. And I'm thinking, well, I will never hear from him after saying that, right? He was like on clockwork, sending me love messages, sending me songs and videos. I saw this cute. I told one of my girlfriends, I said, this is a welcome distraction. Up until 2 days ago. Remember, I told you he had been consistently texting me. When I saw the photo, I said, okay, not a bad looking, a European brother. We did FaceTime a few times. I said, okay, it seems like he's matching here. But when he came to ask that request for money, I was like, hell to the no. So I thought that wasn't going to get rid of him. He apologized, said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I just really like you. You're just so beautiful, yada, 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 yada. Right. So 2 days ago, he had the nerve to ask me again. Yes, I have. So after that, I said, I'm not incurring any expense with you. And his words were like, well, if you talk to someone, you may not hear from me in a while. Okay. I wish you well. Smooches. All in all, to say to all of you, yes, the thirst or the booty is real. I get it. I'm single. I do like to mingle. Everybody knows the book that I wrote. If you don't know, hello. DDW with First Rate Women Most. We know what DDW stands for. If you don't know, look it up on Google. It's a family show, right? Boy, bye. Exactly. So, but it all ties into what we talk about, knowing your worth, because there are a lot of people who would probably have said, you know what, I'm going to help him out. I'm going to do this. But again, what did we talk about earlier, Art? Common sense, discernment. We all have it. We just don't use it. So I just say, with all these online dating apps, ladies, gentlemen, be careful.
Right.
Life is too short.
Yes. Well, with that being said, I need to offer you guys some tips on what you need to know to protect yourself if you are doing online dating. First of all, use a current profile picture of yourself. A lot of you guys on these dating sites, you in your 60s and you using a picture of when you was in your 30s and it was taken in 1930. So no. Please get a current and updated picture. Do not have people in the background of your picture. Make sure they're clean, precise pictures. A lot of y'all are known for taking these pictures that only go from the top of your head to the bottom of your chin. And then when the people finally do meet you, you look like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day balloon under there. No shade on that, but that's deceitful and deceiving, catfishing. Another thing, try not to use your real name at first. Try not to do that. Try to use a alias name, a made up name, so that you're able to keep yourself safe. Do not give out your real phone number and number. I tell women and men that all the time. You can get other numbers. You can get other phones. You can buy a prepaid phone, whatever the case may be. There are apps now that you can have a second line on your phone. Know a scam when it is a scam. I hate to say this, God forgive me, but if you ain't met nobody here in Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, whatever, and now all of a sudden somebody over in Portofino, Italy is trying to holler at you and your ass ain't never been to Portofino, Italy, honey, that's a scam. I'm just okay. Should I get off my soapbox? I'm sorry.
No. Thank you, Denise. Common sense is not always common. That is very true. I just, as I said, I share this story to say that Google the number. Yes, I do a background check. on people that I meet, period. And if it's not what you say you are, trust and believe, we're out of here. So, for me, it was just a welcome distraction. I knew I was not going to meet him. I knew that damn sure I wasn't going to give him no money because that's not going to happen. But that's okay. Let's see how this plays out. So, all in all, this was just a fun thing for me. One thing I will say, he was consistent in his communication, but it was just I just think it was just hilarious.
You know the funniest what?
Wait, and then he had nerve to say, "Well, I've never dated a black woman." Well, I guess now you know we don't play.
and he needed money from you too. First of all, K. Renee, $100 have been the deciding factor of me in any circumstance or situation. When somebody even like I need $100, unless you telling me, listen, left my wallet at home, need $100, we can ready to go to the ATM machine. Unless you oh my God, I need $100. I need to pay this light bill right away, whatever the case may be. $100 is that limit on that situation. After that, you start asking and begging again. I'm not interested. I'm not begging at all. I'm not begging you. I don't want you begging me. $100 it has allowed me to free myself from a lot of people and circumstances.
You good for 100? I do neither. So zero. How about that? I just want to share that story with your audience because it can happen, and even to the best of us, it can happen. But as long as you stay firm, again, know your worth. Because when you know your worth, you're not gonna put up with no craziness or foolishness. Period. So,
wow. All right. Well, for those of you all that are just joining us, welcome to the Thursday night edition of the Real Chat Daddy Show. Reality, news, entertainment, health awareness, all that great stuff. Tonight, we're paying homage to small Black business owners. We have a young man coming up in just a few moments who is a small Black business owner who is really impressive. I just cannot wait till we meet him in just a little bit. He is just wonderful. Yes. All right. We want to remind everyone that we're in the middle of a global pandemic, hunties. We are. And we are all coming together to agree that if we all wear our mask, it is so important that we wear our mask. It is to help cut down on virus and germ spread and all of that good stuff. So please put your mask on. Make sure you cover your nose, your mouth. Make sure your mask fits snug. Today, K. Renee, I actually ordered me some of the things that go over your face, like a 3D guard, a shield. Made of silicone, and that way it gives you more breathing room in the mask. Because what I'm finding out now, my cute decorative masks, they too heavy a lot of times, and I need more breathing room. So
this mask, I want to share with you that this mask is courtesy of Miss Raquel Graham, who we featured last week in Black Innovation. Yay!
Now, does that one have a light on it or no?
No, it does not have a light. But I like them, and it's so cool. I'm like, thank you, Miss Raquel.
Yes, it looks great. Very good. All right. So
let's not forget this.
Oh no, honey, sanitize. Soap and water is the best way to go. If you do have soap and water, please wash your hands. Make sure you clean under your fingers, nails. 20 seconds. You could almost do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, do 9 Mississippis, and then rinse your hands. If you don't have soap and water available, hand sanitizer will always do the trick. Just take some hand sanitizer, rub it between those hands. Make sure your hands dry really good if you're going to light a cigarette or anything, or light a candle. Also, social distance. It is so important that you do social distance. 6 feet is what they're asking. Y'all know we from the hood, baby. Get off me. Get back, move, get out my way, that type of thing. Right. And last but not least, if you're not feeling well, you think you got a tickle in your throat, you may have a temperature, you just feel odd and weird, stay your ass at home. It's that easy, that simple. We ain't gonna judge you. I don't think your job will judge you. Keep your ass at home and protect yourself and other people. And then, K. Renee, what do you always say? Something about they gonna end up in a casket?
Mask it or casket, your choice.
Say it again, baby.
Let me do it with you. Mask it
Mask it or
or
casket.
casket. Your
Right,
choice.
right, right. All right, it's your choice. We just want to remind you guys, please do the right things to say, stay healthy, stay safe. And again, we're in the middle of the holiday season. They're worried about a lot of people traveling during the holiday season. So I don't know. All right, so now we want to talk about things that couples can do to keep their romance sparked. I am hearing an uptick in people not getting along, married couples who have been together for years.
Mhm.
This being quarantine, working from home, homeschooling. The only time you're really out is maybe to pick up food, grocery
Right.
store errands, things like that. And so, for couples who are having problems, here are some things that I recommend that you do. Even continue to try to carve out a date night. And a date
Yes.
night, I know that may sound weird and crazy, seeing that places are closed and you have to eat outside in bubbles, things like that. But figure out a way that if you have small children, you can maybe put them in a movie room, a theater room, make sure everybody's good, put a baby monitor in there to make sure they're okay, and do a
Mhm.
theater night for the kids. And then maybe mom and daddy can retreat to the living room, the kitchen, wherever, and just kind of talk and get together with each other. Make sure you keep sex as a part of your routine. A lot of
Yes.
people, I know a couple of people who have been very worried about family members that have been sick, or better yet, if the mate has to work and they would have to come in the house, they're afraid of contaminants and germs and things like that. So, Kay Renee, what advice would you want to give? Because in your book, you talk to women about keeping things hot and spicy.
Oh, of course. I mean, in my chapters, I just kind of, the most erotic organ is your brain. And I think even now with COVID, read to your spouse, read to your partner. I mean, it's something about the voice.
Right.
Art has that voice, that very
Thank you, darling. Thank you,
soothing
dear. Thank you.
voice.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank
There's
you.
nothing wrong with reading. In fact, I've read my stories to a few guys that I was dating. They're like, "Oh my God." So there's something to be said about, reading, and then also touch. If of course, if you're safe, if you're COVID free, having the date night, you know, play with one another by massaging each other,
Yes.
finding those erogenous zones.
Yes.
Um, it's important. And this, if anything, have that conversation. I'm sure there are many married couples who have not really talked about what makes them feel good. This is the time now. So when the curve is flattened and we're all, won't say back to normal, but we're in a different type of normal, you have a better
Mhm.
idea of how to please your partner. I think it's just very,
Mhm.
communication is just very important. But as I said, everyone has that voice. I mean, everyone has that voice. I'll never forget
Mhm.
the story with my father, how he met my mom. And when they met, my mom had told him, I need you to call me at this time. And he called at the designated time, and she wasn't there. My dad was mad as hell. So a couple days later, she calls him, and she had the voice. And that
Right.
was it, Art. He said he wanted to marry her then. So there's something to be said, even if you're in the next room, maybe give your husband or partner a call and just, have that
Yes.
erotic, sexy talk to him. Ain't nothing wrong with
That's
that.
right. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Spice up the conversation. So many people
Absolutely.
are just boring. They don't know what to say and what to do. And we're not talking about being derogatory to your partner or your
No,
mate, but find some sexy, spicy ways to talk to each other and make each other
exactly.
feel appreciated and loved. Yes. Well, Kay Renee, I
Exactly.
have some sad news that I want to break.
Oh
Friday
no.
star Tommy Tiny Lister is dead at the age of 62. He's the big
Oh,
giant that's in Friday that
yes.
everybody.
Oh no.
Yeah, they found him dead. Debo. They found him dead in his apartment in California. This is breaking news from
Oh
TMC.
no.
Yeah, in that horrible 2020
I'm
is
like,
just, baby, I'm
I'm
so
telling
tired of
you.
2020. I don't know what to do. This is a doggone
Uh,
shame.
I mean, he reminded me of Michael Clark Duncan.
Duncan,
That
yes.
gentle
Hmm.
giant.
Yes.
And I loved him in a lot of different roles that he played. So, oh my goodness, my prayers go out to his family.
I know
Wow.
it's just horrible. Yeah, it's just horrible, horrible, horrible.
Wow.
So, just 2020 has been no joke this year.
No joke.
Well, Kate Renee, what other advice would you want to give to couples?
You know, as I said, not only just to be able to talk, but also, you know, pray. Prayer does work. I mean, we're living in a world where things can happen in an instant. And you know what I do, I started this in 2013, you know, write things that you're grateful for. And you know, if you want to share that with your partner, that's a good. This is about, you know, 2020 is about to end in 21 days. So, you know, to end the year, you think about what has happened, what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you haven't accomplished. You know, besides, you know, being intimate and being sexy, you know, it's also time to kind of have that talk with your partner and say, hey, what do we want to, where do we see ourselves in 2021? And
That's right.
I think when you're able to communicate and have that level of communication, because, you know, one thing that I pride myself in, and that's part of the reason why a lot of my exes still like to talk with me, because I'm very open. I've always been open when it comes to my career, you know, sexuality, all that. And that makes it, you know, a person attractive. But you also got to be careful, and you want to hope that when you have the level of discernment that you're in that safe space. So I just think that, you know, as we're in the house, you know, be able to cook your partner's favorite food, you know, kind of feed him or her as you're cooking. You know, those things you can spice up a relationship, or, you know, just have flirt with your partner. There's nothing wrong with a little flirting here and there.
Well,
you know,
that's so funny that you brought flirting up, my love. I actually came up with some ways that people can flirt via text messages. As you guys all know, text messages is our new way of communicating. There's some people who just refuse to talk on the telephone these days. So here are some things that you could say to your partner or your potential mate. What emoji makes you think of me? And so that would be something you could text your mate to ask them. What emoji makes you think of me? Now, I would prefer that they send back eggplant for me, but you know, I won't be so, you know, I won't. But you know, you have to think about that. I mean, what emoji would best fit for somebody to send you if they were to send an emoji about you?
You know, well, I've been told, I mean, I already know this, that I'm very well endowed in a certain area. So they don't have an emoji for that. Thank God. But if I don't know if I like that. But I think I would hope it would be, you know, a smiley emoji or a wink, because I love to wink. Or blowing a kiss. Or a hug. Hey, Miss Cynthia, this is the young lady that I've known her since the 4th grade.
Dr. Nice. And she's in Sims too. Yes.
Yes, y'all may be related. We need to have a conversation on that offline. Yes.
Yes. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Cynthia. Hello, cousin. I'm claiming her anyway since you said doctor. Cynthia, I'm your new cousin. Hey.
There you go.
Right.
No, I would, you know, if any man would send an emoji for me, definitely a smile, definitely a wink, even, you know, a heart. I have no problem with a heart, you know, blowing a kiss. But knowing some men and get a little raunchy, which I wouldn't appreciate. I'm gonna tell you that now. If they sent me an emoji with some big breasts, I'd be like, no. She said, hello, cuz.
I saw that. Very good. Yes.
Enjoy acting in the house. That's right. That's where we went to school.
Nice.
So no,
very nice.
That's the emoji I would want to have sent to me, because I love to smile, I love to flirt, and I love to wink. So
okay, all right. Well, you guys be very selective in what you send to people. Remember, sexting will get you in trouble, but just try to be a little more kind and more friendlier. Think out the box, be a little more creative. I know a lot of women say to me, Chat Daddy, I'm so sick of getting that text in the morning. Good morning, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful? That's
Yeah.
that cut and paste text message. And
Right.
women say that most guys don't know how to get past that, hey, good morning, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful text message. So what advice would you want to give on that? I'm sure you've received those text messages.
Either good morning, beautiful, good morning, honey, good morning, dear. And I correctly let them know my name is not dear, honey, or beautiful. It is Karen or Miss Karen or Miss Mason. That's how you will address me. I don't know you that well enough for you to call me that. And when I just get, because it's very, to me, redundant. It's like you think you know me. You don't know me. We're getting to know one another. That's why we're having this conversation. I think um, I've had text saying, how was your day? I hope you have a great day. I'm okay with that. But to always always get the text, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, honey. And I'm like, you're not my man. You want to be. You're in that 90-day probationary period, but you're not there yet. So
So
don't
now,
let's
did
not
did did you get that 90-day probationary period from Steve Harvey?
that part, yes. There's something to be
See,
said about that.
another one that didn't drink that Steve Harvey Kool-Aid. So
Well,
so
there's something to be said about that. I
oh,
like
is
to
it? Is it? Okay.
There's something to be said about that. And I said this to you off air. Since I'm like the type person I like to have communication. If I don't hear from you in 3 days, I cut you off. Meaning that lets me know that I'm not the priority anymore. You found someone else. God bless you. Bye-bye. We're done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yep. Watika said she gets them from the ex. Good morning. Okay. All right. I think just things are different. I don't know. All right. Well, that's been Relationship Thursday. So glad
Yeah.
that you guys are tuning in with us tonight. This is Kay Renee sitting next to me. She is the queen of Karen's Nuggets. Kay Renee, tell everybody what Karen's Nuggets of Knowledge are all about.
Well, Karen's Nuggets of Knowledge, there are little snippets and common sense sayings on how one can live your best life. People have known me and known that I try to inspire each and every day, each and every person that comes my way. So I really like to give my nuggets. I do it every morning, or I do it sometimes throughout the day. But I think, especially now in these times, everyone needs that little inspiration and motivation. And as all of you know, I do like to keep it real, and I do keep it real. So those are my
Mm,
nuggets. I'll have one nugget for all of you before we close tonight.
very good. And see, my nuggets are chicken nuggets. I love chicken nuggets. I do. I'm getting ready to start plant-based nuggets soon to see if I'm gonna like those or not. But I do. I love chicken nuggets. But no, Karen, you give great advice out every day. So that's what we just
Thank
love and
you.
appreciate the advice that you give out. It is. Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes, yes, yes. All right. What else we need to know, my dear?
Well, I'm excited to hear Mr. GJ Brandon. I'm just looking
I
forward
know
to
I
hearing.
am too. We're waiting on him to arrive in the room at any moment now so that we're
Any
able
plans
to
for this weekend?
no, darling. Here's the funniest thing. I guess the weather's gonna be decent here in Chicago. Nothing, again, we're still on a lockdown. I
Mhm.
really don't have any holiday shopping to do. There are a lot of things that I personally need to do to tie up a lot of loose ends to close out the year. So I
Mhm.
kind of, when I don't have to do this show, then I spend time working on other things that I need to do. And then Monday night, we have another great show planned. We're going to talk about cancer awareness and wellness. We have a really famous guest going to stop by and talk to us. And then we'll meet a new eye doctor who will be coming on with us Monday night to talk about the correlation of COVID and your eyes.
Oh, wow.
Remember, Dr. Ansel Johnson talked to us at the beginning about this. So there's another
Yeah.
doctor that now is going to talk to us about this particular situation. So,
I'll be on the
yes.
lookout. Can't wait for that because I wear glasses and contacts, so I need to know so I
Yeah.
can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's supposed to be with the weather here in Chicago. Tomorrow's going to be a little rainy, and Saturday's going to be a little rain snow mix. So,
Mm-hmm.
and next week the weather is going to be like it should be in December. When we get these
Right.
50s, I get worried because that means, come December, January, we may get like a snowstorm. I'm too old for be walking and trudging in snow. It was nice when you're a young kid.
I've not seen the Farmer's Almanac. So I'm trying to figure out, have they said anything?
They said we may get a colder winter, and I can deal with cold. It's not a lot of snow. I mean, I remember the snowstorm of '79, and I remember how high that snow was. It was nice when you're a little kid, but when you're older, you don't want to be trudging in that stuff. Yeah, no. I know it's what you deal with because you live in Chicago, but nah, I'm just not a snow bunny.
Right. No, I'm getting to the point where this weather is just not, conducive to what I'm trying to do much more anyway either. Because warmer weather, I think it's just better for you health wise. You're able to do more activities, things like that. We've got to do something to bring this pandemic back, where we can at least start our new normal and we're not worried and fearful. And I can't wait to see how many Americans sign up for this vaccination. And then I'm curious to know how many people will go back and actually, get the second round of the shots. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing that I'm kind of, trying to figure out, and will they do it and all that great stuff. Yes. So interesting. Hold on. I'm talking to our guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping is everyone out there, you guys are having a good time. Let us know what you think, how things are going. Did you like the segment about Relationship Thursday? Let's hear from you.
Yes. Oh, we want to remind everyone that next Thursday evening, we're going to have a holiday extravaganza here on the show, a musical, a holiday musical. I have some of the best performers from musicians, singers, singing groups next Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m. A free holiday musical for you and your entire family. It's going to be great. We want to start a watch party. We want to get as many people as possible so that we can give holiday cheer out. But next Thursday night, singers, musicians, we're going to interview some people, and we have people from all over the world that will be joining us to sing holiday songs. And K. Renee, you're a special guest co-host, so we got to be fabulous from the belly button up next week. Like we got to have on our holiday.
I love my red, so I got to think of something red and cute.
Yeah, we gotta look. We gotta be so fabulous from the belly button up next Thursday evening because it's our holiday, festivities. So we're encouraging the entire family to join us next Thursday night at 7 to 9 p.m. for a free holiday musical. As Watika said, it's a free all across the thing. Right. What did it say, Watika? Free. That's what we do.
That's right.
We're here to bless as many people as we can on this show. All right. So I see a family in the waiting room. I think I see a mom in there. I think I see a dad in there. And they're smiling and they look happy, but I see a superstar on another screen. So in order to get to the superstar, we need to talk to the gatekeepers first. They're the mom and dad. So I guess they would be instrumental in us being able to have this wonderful conversation tonight. So K. Renee, I had the chance of meeting this young man this past summer. He was doing a back to school event, social distancing, everything. And when I met him, I just was taken back. He was the DJ, loving, kind, wonderful. But here's the other part to it. He had people up dancing, clapping their hands, having a great time. And it was all clean music. I didn't even realize, gospel music had the rap beats behind it, and just it was incredible. And this young man is just someone that I want everybody to know. He is a small Black minority-owned business, and because of COVID-19, he's not able to get out and do what he does, but he does do a free show on Facebook on Monday night. And I'm kind of thinking, since we're in the blessing business on this show, that because of all of this virtual stuff, he probably could do this for people on their holiday Zoom parties. That's how you help save a Black business. That's how you save a Black business. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the show Mr. and Mrs. Baker. They are the parents of our good friend DJ below, he is Mr. Brandon Baker. Let's welcome the entire family
Yay!
in. Hello, everybody. Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, good
Hello.
evening. How are you all?
How's everybody? Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Oh,
Hi,
Brandon,
DJ.
you know how I feel about you, Brandon. We gonna come to you in a minute now. Don't make me start crying, brother. You are just so amazing. And I told you that day when I met you, I said, brother, I want the world to know who you are. I just think you are so much greater than where you are right now. And we contribute this to your beautiful parents. Mr. and Mrs. Baker, it's a pleasure to have you all here tonight. Let's talk about your wonderful son. Miss Baker, you and I had just a beautiful conversation. So go right ahead, introduce yourselves, and let's talk about this genius who's a DJ now.
Well, first of all, we just want to say good evening and thank you so much for having us. And we are the Barkers, not the Bakers. The Barkers.
The Barkers. I'm sorry, the Barkers. Did I read that wrong? The Barkers, Brandon Barker. My bad. I'm so sorry. Yes,
that's
thank
all
you for
right. That's all right, y'all. You know who we are. We're just happy to be here tonight.
We in COVID season. Look, we in COVID, right?
That's what it is. This is clip right there. We put it on.
Yes, I apologize.
My first name is Annette, so people used to call me Anita Baker all the time. They just look at those ABs, so I'm used to hearing the Baker. But we are the Barkers. Yeah. And
very good, the Barkers.
We're just grateful to be here tonight, and thank you for just seeing what you see in Brandon and ready to just share him with the world. So we are really, really happy and excited about
you know what I love more than anything, you explained the backstory of your son and just how you had the faith, the vision. You knew that your son would be just like any other child in this world. And I just think God is in the blessing business. And so what did you all do as parents to continue to encourage him to move forward? Because, you already had a task at hand of dealing with a child with a disability, but then for him to move into the world of music, somebody had to get that ball rolling. How did that happen?
Well, I guess, Brandon is really the youngest of our three sons. And so by him being the youngest, we had two older sons. And in my mind, he was just going to be just like my two other sons. I didn't see no disabilities. I didn't see anything deformed or anything like that. My eyes, I would not allow my eyes to see that. So whatever I did with my other sons, that's what I'm going to do with Brandon. If my other sons got in trouble and they got a whooping, Brandon, if he got in trouble, he was going to get a whooping too. So I was going to do them the same way. And my prayer, it was like, Lord, I'm not asking for no great special person. I just want him just to be a normal child. And as I told you the story about when he was born, and the doctors was waiting for him to cry, and I saw something in the doctor's faces. I knew something was wrong, and I asked them, "Well, what's wrong?" And they just let me hold him for a while, and they said they'd come back later, which they came back maybe 4 or 5 hours later with the specialist with all this and that, and they told me that they had took tests on him and that he actually had Down syndrome, and he had not only the extra chromosome which you have in the the genes, but there's also a strong possibility that he may not walk or talk. And so I never forget, I was just blown away, because my first two sons, I did have complications with the pregnancy with them. My oldest son was only born 2 pounds, and so I was expecting something. And he went from I often joke and say he went from 2 pounds to now well over 200 pounds. But now he's deep, right. So he's but so I was expecting something, And then my second son, Jonathan, they actually told me that they thought he was going to be born like multiple sclerosis, and they were trying to encourage me to have an abortion. And my faith and my mother, who's just the top of the line in faith at that particular time, she just taught me into, no, we're going to have this baby, and that's what I wanted to do. And Jonathan came out a normal healthy baby. So at this third pregnancy, I had no complications. So I'm thinking everything's just going to be fine, happy, beautiful, healthy baby. Had a healthy pregnancy. Everything was great until that moment. And when they came in and they told me that, and so I never forget, I was just in my room, I was just in shock, and I was crying, I was in disbelief, and it was a little Caucasian nurse. She was like 2 pounds, she was so tiny, and she came in and told me, don't worry, because God gives special babies to special parents. And that just
Wow.
somehow that just opened my eyes to this whole new world. And I remember when we brought him home, he had an enlarged tongue, and his tongue would never go in his mouth. I had never heard him cry. Never heard him cry. And you know, that's something every mother wants to do. You want to hear your baby cry. And so it was 2 months later that I woke up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I checked on him and everything, and I just began to pray. And I began to put my hand in my baby's mouth, and I put it in his mouth as far as I could put it till I could have every ounce of that tongue that I can grab. And in the name of Jesus, I command that tongue to speak. I prayed that, and I just prayed till I just prayed myself tired, and I just fell asleep, and I fell in this deep sleep. And I remember I woke up like maybe 4 hours later, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up not to an alarm clock, not to my husband pushing me and nudging me. I woke up to my baby crying. So, and that's when I know the power of prayer works. And from then on, I knew anything was possible. Then I was unstoppable then. And I always told him that, Brandon, you could do all things through Christ who strengthened you. That I told him that even when he was a baby, he didn't even understand what I was saying. But that's what I was whispering to him while I was holding him or changing him or whatever I was doing. And, you know, most babies walk when they're 12 months old. He didn't walk until 36 months later. And it was actually on a Good Friday when he took his first steps. So, but he was delayed, but he wasn't denied. You know, and ever since then, I kept telling him that you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do. So it was Brandon that pushed himself into the music lane. And I think what inspired him as far as the DJing, he was inspired by one of the musicians at our church that he plays for us as a musician, but he's actually a professional DJ as well. And so Brandon just began to watch him and watch different things that he do. And Brandon's not shy at all. He goes, wherever he goes, he makes friends.
Yes. Yes,
we could go on family reunions, vacation. We was in Atlanta one time, and people knew Brandon. Wherever we go, somebody knows him. I mean, that's just, he has that magnetic personality that's drawn to people, and he always uplifts and encourages people. And so he began to ask the musician at our church. He began to ask him questions. He began to and I was like, Brandon, don't bug me, and don't. Everybody's like, no, it's okay. And he would ask until he found out what he wants to know, and he would go home and he would duplicate it. He would just. I would always say he had his own Xerox machine. That's what I would say, because he was Xerox whatever he said. Now even whatever he sees in you that he likes, Chat Daddy, he's gonna Xerox that to the T. And he's going to get it because and that's how he grows. That's his navigation into learning, as opposed to somebody actually going and studying the course and trying to find out. He studies people, he studies their moves, he studies their actions, and he makes it happen. So,
you know,
and I think one of the greatest things is that he believes in himself.
I'm an ambassador and a 2019 fellow for ADA, Americans with Disabilities. And when I saw just how dynamic he was, I said to myself, when he get of age, I'm going to make sure he is connected with the program and that he is involved with that program, because it is for business leaders. And that's why we want to groom him now to make sure his business grow and flourish. And the day I met your husband, he said, man, I'm just the chauffeur and I make sure all the equipment is there and everything. And Mr. Barker, I was so impressed. And who knew that, you know, really you are your son's support system. It is so beautiful.
Yes. We're very supportive of him. He loves what he does. He has such a heart for people, a heart for music. I mean, he just goes on BET, he goes on different things, and he makes sure that he got it down pat, and he'll try. He's not afraid to. He's daring. He's not afraid to try it, and he has the personality, and he just goes for it. Yeah. And like I said that day, I was with him when we met. All I was doing, basically, if we had not been so far out, I would have just left him there because he can handle himself. But basically, I just supported him because I didn't feel like driving all the way back to Bellwood and coming all the way back. So right. I enjoyed myself. Yes. It was nice. It was nice.
Yes,
it was a nice affair.
Yes, it was. I am just so honored to meet you all. You know, Miss Annette, when we talked on the phone, I said, listen, this is all about giving this young man some shine, letting people know who he is. I think he'd be perfect to DJ during people's Zoom parties for the holiday. And, you know, I said, listen, if he have a cash app, we definitely want to bless him because it's just the holiday season and we do want to show a young man like that. So I'm encouraging people who are on my live to definitely, if you guys get a chance to give this young man some type of encouragement, here's his cash app right there. And without further ado, I haven't talked enough to the creators. We now need to talk to the music giant. We do. That's his cash app, you guys. If you want to bless him, it's the $ DJ B Low is his cash app. And just show him a little love this holiday season, you guys. If you can't do it tonight, at least do it sometime before the holiday season is over, just to let him know he is appreciated. And this is something that I told the parents we wanted to do, and I'm gonna make a contribution to him tonight, but just wanted to give him some love and happiness this holiday season. We're trying to promote as many Black businesses as we can. DJ, are you there, my friend? How you doing? Let's go over here and talk to DJ B Low. What's happening? Brother.
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Say hello to everybody and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is DJ B Low, Brandon Barker. My parents is my parents is a pastor of CUC. My mom, my dad, and I thank you and I'm grateful being in to your show, and I really love it.
I know you do. I know you want to show us what you can do. So go ahead and get it going, and we're going to have a little party, and we're going to see what it is that you do, because I told these people you are the best. Go right ahead, my friend.
All right.
With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, come along if you feel like a rain without a roof. Because I'm happy, come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, come along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come that news, don't be missing that. Yeah, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Yeah, well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why, because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a rain without a roof. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Come along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, love is too. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, love is too. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, I say, 'cause I'm happy. Come along if you feel like a rain without a roof. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Come along if you know what happiness is to you. Come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come along if you feel like a rain without a roof. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Yay! He is the bomb, y'all. He is. Look, and when I say to you guys, he plays all kind of music. Brandon, what's your favorite music to play? You do a lot of gospel raps and slides and things. Tell everybody that you can play all kind of music.
that I play like hip hop or church or jazz or gospels or all different songs I play, but I love play gospel songs like Marvel South or Robin Dick and all the different artists I play real hard.
Very good. Well, you got a lot of wonderful feedback. You got people saying go Brandon. You got a lot of people saying go DJ Brandon. Everybody is look, they're giving you so much love, brother. We can't even get them up on the screen quick enough. They are what do you want to do next? Do you want to continue to DJ for people, and then do you think you could do some Zoom DJ parties for people?
I don't know yet, but I do learn. I want to learn more.
You do. I appreciate it. Kay Renee, what do you think about this amazing young man? Isn't it incredible? I told you he had us dancing that day.
Full. My heart is full, but I want to ask both Brandon as well as Mr. and Mrs. Barker. Besides, I can tell that you guys motivate each other, but who inspires you to be the best Mr. and Mrs. Barker this universe has ever seen? And DJ, Mr. Brandon, who inspires you to be the best DJ Brandon this world has ever seen?
My inspired me. I do my own camp. I do basketball camps, or I do basketball camps. I'll do like go bowling on every Thursday, and how all this stuff I don't want to go do, like learn, and how stuff I going on, and I learned that I go bowling and get good stuff and going out with my friends and my families and all that stuff.
So basically,
that's wonderful.
Basically,
Mom and
he's
Daddy.
been kind of modest tonight, but basically, he thinks I think just the support of his family and friends inspires him, because we believe in him, and that helps him to believe in himself. But like I said, he'll find a person that he targets on, and he was just zoom in on their every action, and he would study that person, and that just inspires him to go in hard and to believe in himself and to accomplish what he accomplished. He actually do believe he can do all things. He believes that. He's been very modest tonight. He can show you all his little sound system and the little names that come out, the little words and the little stuff he do on that little keyboard. I don't know the name of what he does, but he didn't show you all that. He's being very modest tonight. But
well, listen.
Well, Mr.
Here's
Nat,
the deal. You're right. Go ahead, Kay Renee. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm hoping, Miss Annette, as a mother, I'm hoping, and I'm putting this nugget for you. And as well as you too, Mr. Barker. You both need to think about writing a book about your inspirational son and how parents who have children with those needs, how to inspire them to be the absolute best. Because I'm just my full, and I'm hoping that you guys will put that into words to help inspire other parents with children with special needs. So. That's my nugget for the two of you.
Well, actually, I am an author. I have written 5 books, and 3 of my books, Brandon, I share so much of his story in about 3 of my books. I share so much of who he is, because not only do we inspire him, like you said, we inspire each other. He inspires me, even just like, it's so many things that I do with my ministry, and my oldest sons. I was saying, Mom, you need to get a Facebook Live. You need to have a show. You need to do this. But Brandon just gets right on, and he don't care what people think about him. He don't care what people say about him. He just gets right on and just do what he wants to do, because it's inside of him to do. So that inspires me to say, you know what, I need to do more. I can do, So I think we are compatible at inspiration, to be an inspiration to one another, to push each other and to encourage them. And I just thank God for his zeal and his tenacity, that he don't let nothing or no one holds him back. Right now, I know he is kind of nervous right now, so he's being a little shy and modest. But when he feels comfortable, he just goes and he lets it happen. He's always very respectful, very manable.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And I think
most
being in the church world, sometimes you get around a musician or something, they say, well, I play by ear, I play by key, and they don't need no song, no notes or anything like that. He just play the song. I think he DJs by ear because it'd be amazing. My husband, sometimes we'd be up here sitting in our living room, sometimes listening to him downstairs DJing and how the comments of people coming in on his show. And I was like, how do Brandon know those songs? He knows if somebody is feeling down or going through. He said, I'm gonna dedicate this song to my cousin Merlin, and she was going down. And it'd be like a song, every song fits that emotion that person is going through. So I think he has that type of gift that he just connects with people like that. He connects with the emotion. And when he don't come on Monday nights, people are actually texting me and where's Brandon? Where is he at? Why he's not on
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I allow you all to cheat on me on Monday nights now. DJ Brandon, what time is your Facebook Live on Monday nights? What time is it?
7:45.
Oh, okay. All right. Because listen, people, I want you all to go follow him. Check out his page. When I say to you guys, this young man is extraordinary. I told several of my friends, when this world opens back up, we're going to hire him to do a backyard party, whatever the case may be. And I know he's nervous tonight. Brandon, get yourself together because you're going to play us some music going out. So get everything ready now because you're going to close the show out and you coming back again. And Mama Barker, guess what we going to do? For Women's History Month, we're going to have you back to talk about some things because you have some beautiful stories to share. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, we definitely will.
And Ms. Barker, what's the name of your book so people can know what your books are, where they can go to get them?
My books are on Amazon.com and also on my website, AnnetteBarkerMinistry.com. But the name of the books, the first book I wrote is Delight Thyself in Fasting. And that book was actually very great integral in talking about Brandon because I fasted and prayed for him to be what he is today. And so Delight Thyself in Fasting. My second book was Faith Wins, which Faith Wins has the story of all three of my boys, all three of their obstacles and what they did. And 30 Days of Praying for Your Child. And what's the other book? But 30 Days of Praying for Your Child, and then Finding Your Purpose, Finding and Revealing Your Purpose in Life. And so all those are on Amazon.com as well as my website and AnnetteBarkerMinistry.com.
See there, we done blessed two Black businesses in one night. See there, we like the old Evergreen Plaza. We done blessed businesses tonight. We done blessed everybody.
I appreciate that.
My pleasure. Absolutely. Well, you all are just really a beautiful family. I am so glad I'm connected to you now. That's what life is all about. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and during all of this, I would meet a young man who was a diamond in the rough, somebody that I really felt like the world need to know who he is. I want to continue to see him grow. And this was my honor and pleasure tonight. And I got the ball rolling. I sent him something already. People, if you can, bless this young man on his Cash App. He'll tell you how you can follow him on all his social media platforms. His Cash App is the $ DJ BLOW. It's right there on the screen. Whatever you guys can give, just give him a few dollars. He's not asking for a thing. I just want us to bless a Black business, and he is a young man that is very noble to be reckoned with. He really is. I'm just so honored and just all of that. People leaving so many comments, we can't even put them up because it's causing the camera to go fade. Right. I mean, they leaving comments like you wouldn't believe. So that's beautiful. It really is. Brandon, Brandon, do me a favor. Tell people how they can follow you on your social media platforms. Go right ahead.
Okay. I want y'all FaceTime, Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, or go to www.djblove. Yes, I can. Production.
I'm gonna put it up here for you in just a second. I'm gonna put it up here. I got it. I got you.
and you go my email. It said bbchickenwings@gmail.com.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that you? You know that if you don't know nothing else, don't you?
That's
Huh?
right.
Yes, that's right. Look. Keep chicken wings elevated now. Look, we keep chicken wings elevated. Is that how? Look, amen. A man that loves chicken wings like I do, I am not mad. Look, I'm going to put all your information. Yes. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old chicken wing. Yes. Hold on one second. I'm going to put all this right. Let me look. You know, I'm slow typing all this. I'm a one-man operation. Hold on a second. K Renee, talk amongst the guests as I'm trying to help put this young man's info up here. Go ahead.
Well, the one thing he surprised me, he's talking about he likes to bowl. I like to bowl too, but I haven't bowled in a month of Sunday. So I'm hoping when things get the new normal, we can do a bowling party. I haven't bowled.
Yes,
in a
we
long
can have
time.
him DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
would DJ that.
I have a bowling alley that I'm sure they will allow me to have an event there just to, you know, put this young man on blast, as they would say. Wait a minute, hold on. Yes, I can. Hold on. Wait a minute. PRO.
Yes, he would love that. He goes bowling every Thursday. Well, until the pandemic, he goes every Thursday, and he loves it. And has such a good rapport with him. On his birthday, they actually let him bring his whole family, which is a tribe of us, and shut down the bowling alley. Get his big party at the bowling alley, everything. And they just they gave all of us free food, everything was for him. And he has that connection.
He does. He is really just that young man. Look, people are saying now chicken wings with that hot sauce. Right. Chicken wings with hot sauce. Yeah. Yes, I ain't mad. Yes, look.
He want me to frown. He don't want to go out. He likes to eat my style.
Oh, you kidding me? So he only want mama at home fried chicken wings.
I'm telling you, he love them.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Can you blame him? I don't blame him.
Sometimes we gotta go back to Popeyes.
Right. Look. Once I figured out you could order a pan of wings from someplace, I ain't fried wings in my house in years.
I know, right?
Who created these places that you go and get a pan of wings? Right. I look.
That shark pan.
Yes. Amen. Look, you know. Yes, sir. All right. Anything you want to say to these people before you start DJing us out tonight, brother? Go right ahead and say what you want to say to everybody.
I want to say thank y'all. Thank you for my friends, and thank you join me, and thank you my good friend DJ Cass Daddy. Thank you, and I am going to bless you. Or I got my own business shirts, so I want to bless you for more.
Okay. All right. You ain't got to worry, brother. Me and you connected.
Yes. Yeah. And
we are.
Me and my mom, we did like quarantine. You know how you cooking and stuff, and do all that stuff. So me and my mom do quarantine. I post on my page, so we do quarantine cooking.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we got your page up there. We are gonna follow you. We gonna make all of this happen for you. Miss Neely is on here. Miss Harris, Miss White, everybody is on here. Booker T, Marguerite, everybody just loves you so much. If you guys can bless this young man, give him a little something for the holiday season. He is really doing some things. And when I say to you guys, check him out on Monday nights at 7:45 on Facebook. Brandon, we're going to let you go on and DJ us out on behalf of my co-host tonight, amazing Miss K Renee, who we just love and adore. K Renee, we're going to let him play his music, and then we'll let you close out. And Mr. and Mrs. Barker, God bless you both. I just love and adore you. Thank you for allowing us to have a part of your wonderful son. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. All right.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes. Happy holidays. DJ B-Lo, take it away, my friend. Go right ahead.
Come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go. Come on. DJ Velo in the mix. DJ Velo in the mix. Come on, Jehovah, in you, baby, y'all. Oh Lord, Jehovah, I trust him. Tell me how to do, y'all. In you, I believe, I believe in you. I trust, come on. In you, oh Lord, Jehovah. Come on, y'all, sing it. Hey, 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 hey. I believe it. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of power. I believe it.
Yay! I love it. All right. DJ B-Lo, you guys. Give it up. Yay! DJ B-Lo. Yay! Does he spend all night? Does he go to bed? Is he in the basement, like, DJing all night? Do you guys have to put me
all night long?
I was getting ready to say. I can tell right now that you have to be like, go your butt to bed. Right. I know he loves to DJ.
Yes.
Well, you guys, please do something. Give this young man a blessing on Cash App. DJ B-Lo, just an amazing young man, Mr. Brandon Barker. I just love him. I just see a future for him like you would not believe. We met that day at that event, ever since, and he's really great on social media. He wish people happy birthdays. He keep people informed. He even shared my show. I really do appreciate him for that. K. Renee, what do you want to say to the family again real quick before we run off, my dear?
Oh my goodness.
Did we lose K. Renee?
My heart is full. My heart is full. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. sharing your son to the universe. And I'm hoping that God will continue to bless you, your husband, and Brandon, and the rest of your family during this holiday season. I'm looking forward to knowing more about your books as a fellow author, from one author to the next, Miss Annette. So
and I definitely
thank you so much.
I was listening to your tips. So I said, we've been married for 36 years. You gave some excellent tips. So
wow. You all been married how long?
36
years.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. You look amazing. You can give the audience some tips. How about that?
Right. Look, we might have to have y'all back on.
You was right on the money. And as far as those emoji tips and those sending those text messages, we've been doing that since cell phones came out, and that's the way of connecting. And I mean, just you were just right on it. So I'm definitely going to Amazon and get your book. So I want to share that as well. I want to share that with my women's conference, your book. So.
Oh, very good. That's beautiful. That is. Well, just want to wish you all. Look, hey, Renee. Now you're happy. Look at that. Yeah, right. I love it. I do. That's too funny. All right. Well, with that being said, I just want to say good night. God bless you all. Thank you so much. DJ B-Lo, I ain't worried about you. I'll see you on social media in a few minutes and all that great stuff. You did an outstanding job. Mr. and Mrs. Barker, have a beautiful and wonderful holiday. May your family stay safe. You guys stay COVID-free.
Yes.
And again, thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for encouraging other people to watch the show tonight. I really appreciate you guys for that. I really do. Thank you. DJ B-Lo, I'm out of here, brother. I'll see you later. All right. We love you. All right.
And thank you, meet you, and thank you, my cousin.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. That's right. I do know one of your cousins. I do. Look, I probably know a lot of your relatives once we all sort it out. We love you. We'll see you later, brother.
Yes.
See you later. All right. Good night. We love you guys. Bye-bye. We do. Good night. K. Renee, that made me feel so good. Oh my God. What a beautiful family. Yes. Yeah, what a beautiful family. Oh my God. I love them. That was incredible. So yeah, if you guys can bless that young man, that would be really great. Let's get some feedback from everybody. Boy, this is the most feedback we've ever gotten about any guest on the show. Brandon Barker, you guys, DJ B-Lo, he did such a great job. Wait, everybody's still laughing about the chicken wings. I ain't mad. I like chicken wings too, baby. That right. Matter of fact, I could use some of them in my life right now.
Okay.
Yes. Let me see. There's so many new comments tonight. Everybody said they love the Barkers. I do too. They were a great family, a great, great, great family. All right, K. Renee, it's time for wisdom time. It is time to get these nuggets of wisdom from you, and then we're going to get out of here tonight.
Well,
we'll be back next week.
I posted this nugget early this morning, and it bears repeating. Everyone wants to be a diamond, but very few are willing to get cut. And that's Tell It Like It Is Thursday. Hashtag drop that mic. Hashtag enough said.
Right. Look, just drop the mic. Just drop it. The mic is hot. The mic is hot. It is. The mic is hot, honey. Just leave it where it's at. Well, for those of you all that are just joining us for the very first time, we really do appreciate you guys. The Real Chat Daddy Show is live Monday through Thursday night via 5 different platforms: Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. You can go to any of those places and find the show. If you can't see the show live, you can always go to YouTube to the Real Chat Daddy Show and watch the shows at any particular time. We ask that you please subscribe to the page on YouTube or Facebook, the Real Chat Daddy Show. The more you help build the show, the bigger and better the show will become. And we're doing this all at home during a global pandemic. Who knew we'd create such a great show? We really do appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. It's a family show. It's a reality show. We just try to talk about things that are most important to people in this day and age. And what else we need to tell these lovely people, my darling?
We need to, before we close, when y'all, it's almost the weekend, y'all, so y'all know what to do if you gotta go outside.
Oh, honey, wear your mask. Please wear your mask. Wear your mask. Make sure you cover your nose and your mouth, your nose and your mouth. A lot of y'all walking around with the mask hanging all down here, all down here. Honey, I was out the other day. Man had his mask down and a nice little trickle of snot. I said, Lord, missed it. That right. I said, right. I missed it. You defeating the purpose. Look, I saw Rona just trickling. I said, oh, you defeating the purpose. Then you got people that have a mask right here.
Yeah, I see it
now. You got people that the chin holder. You ain't had a face
like this. How about this?
Oh, me too. Look. Honey, you need to wear the mask like this. Cover everything. Cover everything. Right. Okay. They're now even making clothing with the mask in them. You that's the hottest new thing now. Tops for men and women with the mask in there. So make sure you guys do that. Make sure you wash your hands. Please wash your hands. Soap, water, whatever it is. If you don't have soap and water, please get you some hand sanitizer. That's all you need to do. Clean them hands real good. Clean under your nails. Make sure, I know it's bad on the cuticles. I haven't had a good manicure in a while, but make sure you guys do that. Also, social distance. It's important that we social distance to stay healthy. And on this show, forgive us saints, but on this show, we cuss a little bit. We want to tell you, keep your ass in the house. Just a little bit. You understand better when we put ass in there. Keep your ass in the house if you're not feeling well. That's it. A donkey is an ass in Jerusalem. Keep that donkey in the house. Right. That's the way we do that.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, we've done the doggone thing. We've blessed a young man tonight. If you guys have not done so yet, please find it in your heart to send that young man a few dollars via Cash App. He's an amazing young man, and we just love him so much. And when I say to you guys, Monday night on Facebook, he does a whole set. I know all these other famous DJs are doing these sets. This young man does a really good set, and I'm very impressed. So please go and try to bless him any way you can. Here we go. with Karen's Nuggets. You guys check her out. Boy, we still getting tons of feedback. I love you guys so much. This is how you can find out about Karen's Nuggets. She does nuggets of knowledge every day on social media. And if you want to find out more information about yours truly, yes, please go visit my website. Visit therealchatdaddy.com. Thank you guys so very much for everybody who has given us feedback tonight and how much you guys have loved the show. On behalf of my co-host, the wonderful Miss K. Renee, K. Renee, we love you all.
Raquel came out just a bit.
The Barker said, "Thank you, Chat Daddy and Karen. Much love. We love you guys. We do. Y'all are new family. You really are. We love new family on this show. All right. Well, God bless you all. We'll be back Monday night. We'll be talking about cancer awareness, and then we'll be talking about the importance of getting your eyes examined during this COVID time and some things you need to know about. You can actually catch COVID in your eyes. Did you know that?
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
I didn't
know that.
I'll be listening.
Yes. Oh, DJ Brandon, he said, "Thank you, family. I love you.
We love you too.
We love you, brother. We love you, brother, DJ. We want people to bless you, brother. This is the holiday season.
Yes.
We really do.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, God bless you all. I will see you all on Monday night. Nothing happens. Have a great weekend. Be safe.
Yes.
Make sure you guys wear your mask, social distance, sanitize, and keep your ass in the house. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. If you ain't feeling well,
mask it or casket, your choice.
That's right. And they just did a story on the news the other day about these funeral home directors. They are exhausted. Anytime you hit a funeral home director talking about too much, honey, what mortician turned down bodies? But the funeral directors are saying this is just too much for them right now. You get what I'm saying? It's sad. It really is. All right. God bless you guys. We'll see you next week. We love you. All right. We're out.
Bye, guys.